can't wait ourselves. Just straight into it. 3 miles. Hey, up, Sam, quick, quick. Just hope I don't fall off. Good morning, it's the Yorkshire Trekkers and we're finally back out. Well, we've had a break for about two weeks now. In all honesty, I was just a little bit under the weather, but thanks to my good friends amoxicillin, we're back on the road and we're back out trekking. So where are we today? Well, we're in a little village called Bardsey. The walk is actually called Bardsey and Pompocali. I'll explain about the Pompocali bit in a minute, but Bardsey, it's not far from Wetherby, between Wetherby and Leeds in West Yorkshire, and it's only a small walk. It's only 3 miles. 3 miles, I can hear you saying, is that all? Well, it don't have to be a long walk, you know, but as long as it's nice, as long as the scenery is nice and the water's nice, then that's all that matters, isn't it? So anyway, without further ado, let's get trekking. Our Sam's out with me again today. Say hello, Sam.
Hi. Again.
So basically, we've just come off the A58. The A58's just behind us there, the junction, and this is Church Lane. And this is where we've parked up, and it's just on street parking, and there's plenty of spaces. In fact, can't see a single double yellow line. That shows you how quiet and quaint this little village is. And before we set off, I just want to explain to you about the Pompocali bit. Well, further round on this walk, there's mounds, little mounds, and apparently it's remnants of a Roman settlement. We're gonna have a look at that. It's probably not to say, it's only probably, you know, little grass mounds, but at the end of the day, it is part of the history around this area. And first thing I just want to show you, God, this is a rare sight indeed. A red phone box, and it looks in glorious condition, which is quite rare in England nowadays. If there is red telephone boxes anywhere, they're usually smashed up, graffitied, vandalised. But no, this one's in lovely condition. Don't know if it works, we might have a little gander over. In fact, we'll come back this way anyway, so we'll have a little look a bit later on. So to start with, come out of Church Lane at the junction to the A58 and turn right. Oh, already I can smell garlic, can you? I can smell wild garlic. So yeah, I mean, it's a main road to start with. Well, after 150 yards we're going to see, we should have find a gate to the left which will take us into the woodland, and then we're away from this god awful main road. Then hopefully it'll be a bit more tranquil and scenic. So, as it did say, 150 yards to the left, across the road, the A58. And then we just come into this little track here, this little track here, and then it takes us into woods. So yeah, we're coming away from A50. It's only a brief stint on main road. So at the moment it's beautiful. Sun's out, it's glorious, but it is quite chilly, hence we've got my hat on. Not quite got my gloves on yet, although my fingers do feel a little bit chilly. But yeah, we're just coming through this woodland and it's gorgeous. We've just been stood 2 minutes because there's a flurry of activity from birds. Don't know if they're little blue tits or what have you. But yeah, I mean, just walking through, you can hear them singing away, chirping away. It's beautiful. So we've come out of the wood and we've joined alongside these fields. This one obviously is hay fever sufferer's worst enemy, rapeseed oil. I mean, it's a shame that they produce so much pollen really, because they're quite fantastic to look at. It's just a sea of yellow. But yeah, I mean, you can smell it. And usually at this time of year, it's like I say, it's a nightmare for allergy sufferers. Get them Benadryls and Piritons popped. I've just been telling our Sam about when I was a young un, me and my mates, we've got farmers' fields near where we lived, and when these rapeseed oil fields grew to a good height, which they are at the minute, we used to make like tunnels. We used to force us way through. We'd make little tunnels, and then we'd get so far in and we'd just like flatten it out. It would make like a chill out area, if you like. And I do remember one time when we were messing about in fields and we could hear voices, and we thought, well, it's farmer. And to this day I assume it was the farmer, and it must have been right on top of us, but you know, you didn't, because it's nice and tall, and we just laid there still as anything like that. But you know, I mean, if we'd have got caught, my mum and dad would have given me a right hiding. But no, we got away with it. So, according to his instructions, we follow the path round, because me and our Sam just been looking in it. It's easy to think that we carry straight enough. We don't. We're following this hedgerow round, so, and it does say we enter another wood at some point down here. So this way. So, as I said just a little bit earlier on, we're coming to another road. Well, this is Etchell Wood. When you come through that kissing gate there, keep right. You want to follow the track that's going right. And again, looks like another little lovely wood. Looks like they've been tidying it up a little bit. They've been cutting some trees down. Obviously looking after it and maintaining it basically. So on that sign there was a picture of a woodpecker, so who knows, maybe get to see my first woodpecker. And the instructions, Sam's just read them, and we do come past some crags, and it does say to look out for any climbers, so hopefully we might get to see some climbers in action. Might be a little bit early actually, so we'll see. So Sam's just found a new home, look. She's gonna camp out.
Yeah.
It's up on your room, Sam?
Yeah, for one, yeah.
Kitchen sink?
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Dad.
Yeah, alright then, bye! One thing you may have noticed compared to previous videos, although not so much in this wood, but obviously there's a lot more greenery now. The leaves are starting to flood trees. Summer is almost upon us. And in fact, 2 weeks ago, was it bank holiday? That bank holiday weekend we just had, well, it was absolutely scorching, wasn't it? It was really warm. And I was laid up in bed, poorly.
Well, that's his excuse. Really, we all know we're in beer garden.
Go on, Sam. Whoa, go on! You ready? Coming out of Hetchel Wood. To your right, there's a little bridge. Don't cross that. Carry straight on, and we're carrying on Fruitwood. Sun's gone in a little bit now, but it's warmed up a little bit. However, that's just because we're mobile, we're walking about, and it's warming his bodies up. But the temperature today, I don't think it's going to get much more than 9 degrees. So it's a good job we just stopped for a second, because we were about to go straight up there, but it's actually a gate here, and a sign saying public bridleway, and we've just checked the instructions. We need to be through here. Now it does say that this track here is an old Roman road. Did it say so?
Yeah.
Old Roman road. And like I mentioned earlier about the name Pompocali and the little mounds that we're going to be seeing soon. Obviously there's a lot of Roman influence around this area. This walk is called Bardsey and Pompocali, and you can find it on the internet on several websites. There's plenty of information on the internet if you want to do this nice little quaint walk. Anyway, we're going to get through this gate and carry on, because Sam's just read the instructions and we are near the Pompocali settlement. Settlements. Basically, it might not look much, it's just like mounds, but obviously it dates back from Roman times. Right, so we're actually taking opportunity to just have a quick cup of tea whilst we're on these Pompocali settlement mounds. The sun's back out, so cheers.
Cheers. This is the ruins of a mill, an old abandoned mill building. Just looks like a pile of rocks to us, but I think at one point I'm sure this was a lovely building.
Hey up, Sam, quick, quick! I've just climbed up the banking just after that bridge, the old railway bridge, and this at one point it would have been the old railway line. So I just wanted to get on top of the bridge and just have a look around, just a bit of exploring, a bit of adventure. Just hope I don't fall off. They get too close to the edge.
Cross to a small gate back there, but we're having to go round. They've just rerouted it round because we've got livestock in field now, so but yeah, following this path.
So we were carrying on the path, but we just had an idea. We're seeing this little copse, if you like, in this field, and we're just backtracking there because we're gonna go inside it, and we're gonna have as dinner. It'll be sheltered in there because it was threatening a little bit of rain a couple of minutes ago. Now we're not overly sure we're supposed to be allowed in. Well, I don't think we are, but we're not doing any harm. It's just a little bit of a woodland, if you like, in the middle of farmer's field. What's worse I can say? Get out. Visibly there's no farms around, so we just think it'll be nice. So yeah, we've come into this little copse. Like I say, it's just in the middle of a farmer's field. It's just like a circular bit of woodland, and this is ideal. I hope farmer don't see us and come and tell us to get off, because this is spot on, isn't it, Sam? We're sat in an area where the sun's shining through. Anyway, we've just got us a soup out, and today we've got Grandma and Grandad's world famous homemade mushrooms. Mushroom soup. Yep, the old faithful mushroom soup. We can't go wrong with it, and it's delicious. And bless her, she's put us some little bits of sausage in just to meaty it up a little bit. And we've got a bread cake each. Our Sam's just digging. She can't wait, our Sam. She's straight into it. We're gonna have us mushroom soup now in sunlight. Scrumptious. Right, guess what? It's pie time. And today I've got a quality pasty here, because this isn't just a Morrison's or an Aldi special. This is a well-known Ginsters. Get that? And it's a steak slice. Now, Ginsters are a very popular brand, as you all know, and I'm pretty sure this won't let me down. This is going to be really tasty, and I'm going to get stuck in Sam ain't bothered about any, she's not bothered. So there's more for me. Right, let's have a look at first impressions then. Oh, it's chopping apart. Chuck back for birds. It's got a nice brownness to it. Looks a bit flaky actually. Just dropping to bits. I don't really want your pasty to drop to bits, do you? Well, let's have a look. Let's do the Brett test. Oh, look at that. Well, there looks to be plenty of filling in that. Let's have a taste. Quality. You know, the ginsters, however you want to pronounce it, they can be quite peppery. And this is, yeah, it's got a bit of pepperiness to it. But it's nice, it's lovely. I reckon that's the best pasty I've had yet. Ginsters, top at pasty league.
So today we've got a couple of protein bars, but I've brought one called Boost Protein. Now I've tried the Boost normal bars, but never the protein ones, so we'll see if it's just the same or break it. If we can.
Let's go.
Yeah, there you go.
Has it been in fridge?
No.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Bit hard, caramel, but yeah, it's nice, yeah.
I was just wondering why our Sam was struggling to break into that, and what it is, I don't know if you can see it on camera, there's like a rim of toffee, is it? Caramel? And that looks, it does look, it feels solid. Anyway, I'll try my half and... Tastes like a normal Boost, doesn't it? Tastes the same. Yeah. Nice and chewy. There's a bit of crunchiness in there. Are they like biscuit pieces or something inside them? The chocolate's really nice, so not sure it's my favourite. I think that Mars bar protein gonna take some beating now, along with grenade bars. We haven't forgot grenade, but yeah, that thumbs up from me does Boost, and it gets a thumbs up from our Sam. Right, so I want a second protein bar, and this has been kindly donated by Angie Noel. Thank you for that, Angie. And it's Pro First, and it's strawberry flavour. So yeah, and this feels a lot softer than the Boost bar we've just tried, but despite it being hard, it was nice. Anyway, let's break into this one. Oh, look at this, look at that. It's like a white chocolate coating, but it looks of it. Let's do a Brett test. Oh, look at that, that's nice and soft and chewy. Right then, so I'll try mine first. I can smell strawberry in it. Strawberry eats you straight away. It's really soft, and it's more like a nugget than a protein bar that we're normally used to. That's really nice, it's really sweet. That's really nice. Whether I could eat a full bar myself, I'm not sure. I probably could be a little bit sickly, but thumbs up from me.
Right, I'm going to try this one now. Yeah, like my dad said, it's really sweet. But it's nice, yeah. Yeah, thumbs up from me.
That's his little break time over with, and we're probably about 2/3 of the way round his walk. I don't know if you've noticed, but the sun's disappeared, clouds have brewed over while we've been having his break, and it's quite chilly now, isn't it, Sam? It's getting a bit cooler now. But yeah, we're going to get packed up, we're going to get back on track. The route basically now just takes us back into Bardsey. So far this walk's been brilliant, hasn't it, Sam?
Yeah,
to say there's no real points of interest other than that Roman settlement. I mean, we've had a right little laugh, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've had a little bit of a mess about at times, and that's all. But yeah, it just goes to show. I mean, it's only a short walk, and there's not much to see, but we can still have a bit of fun. That's enough for now. Get packed up and we'll get going. So we're finishing alongside this field here, this field edge, and we're about to meet the A58 again. We've got to cross that. We don't stay on the A58, I think, for about 20 yards or so, and then we're over the other side, carrying on the walk. Kind of come to a little junction. The road bends round to the left, but you need to be going right. There is some little arrows on the post, the yellow arrow right down side of this field, which is where we're going now. There were a little white arrow which carried on the left. This particular walk, you just go right, like I said, down side of this field, the long edge. Basically coming to Bardsey. We've just come to the church, and at the church is just this little peaceful little area, if you like. It's called All Hallows Glade. Some benches here to sit down on. We've just seen the robin. I weren't quick enough to film it. I imagine if you can spend a bit of time here just sat down, you'll be able to see quite a few different species of wildlife. Earlier on we have seen a pheasant. Again, it just came out onto the path and then darted back in. We saw a rabbit, front fields, jumping over the track. All little things that we're just not quick enough to catch. I mean, this is a lovely little place. If you do this walk, you know, we are practically at the end of this walk now. Just spend 10 minutes or so here, just sat down. At a minute, the sun's come back out, so it's glorious again. And here it seems a bit of a sun trap, doesn't it, Sam? There's no breeze out here. Whereas when we were on fields, obviously though that bit of breeze and it was quite cool, quite chilly. But down here in this little glade, yeah, it's lovely. So yeah, it might be just worthwhile popping in here, you know, before you go back to your car and head back home. Right, so as promised, I told you I'd show you this phone box. Well, we've just come to it and it's a bit of a surprise actually. It's not a phone box if you come with me. It's actually the village library. Look at that. How trusting is that? You know. I'm afraid in the towns where me and our Sam live, you wouldn't get away with this. So that's end of his walk, and rather than do a review in car, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try something a little bit different, and basically I'm just going to point some key things out. So this walk is titled Bardsey and Pompocali. It's 3.1 miles. So first category, scenery. Yeah, there's some nice scenery actually. You've got woodland, you've got fields, you've got a little slight bit of urban walking, but nothing too much. Next category, difficulty. Not really difficult at all, this one. It's nice and easy. There's no I think really any hills is the sand that's going to test your ability. It's a nice, gentle, relaxing walk. Points of interest? Well, not really. I wouldn't go as far to say points of interest other than the Pompocali settlement, which it was quite nice actually. I know there's not much to look at, it's just a series of hills, but it's knowing the history about it from the Roman times. And I suppose in summer it'd be nice to come on your walk, stop there, have something to eat and have a drink, and it'd be lovely. So that wraps up the video. Like I said, I thought the reviews in the car were getting a little bit long-winded and a bit boring, so best just to keep it short and simple, just tell you exactly what you need to know. With that, from myself and our Sam, the Yorkshire Trekkers, until next time, see you later.
Bye.
This feels a lot less hard. How do I say it? Feels
Softer?
what?
Softer?
Softer. That's what I'm looking for.